Last week, the Massive Brain pulled off an impressive weekly win by picking 3 more winners than the BigAssCoin. But there's no carryover from week to week, and week 2 saw these two competitors squaring off for another head-to-head clash. As the competition between the Massive Brain and the BigAssCoin heats up, who takes the second week? By an overwhelming smackdown, this week's winner again took 8 of the 14 winnable contests. But this week's loser did even worse than last week by managing only 4 wins. And this week's winner is the BigAssCoin.
Winning. I was banging 7-gram rocks, that's how I roll. Winning. I had 1 gear, go, epic. Winning. Are you bipolar? I'm bi. Winning. Went there, went everywhere. I'm a total freaking rock star from Mars. Winning. Come on, bro, I got tackle blood. Winning. You borrow my brain and be like, dude, can't handle it.
Easy there, Bitcoin. It's only 1 week. You're not Charlie Sheen yet. But this was an impressive win, and sometimes the overall score doesn't tell the full picture. So it was with this week, where the contest was even more lopsided than the final score indicated. Looking at the last 2 columns, you can see the respective wins for the BigAssCoin and the Massive Brain. This contest was over by the morning's games. By then, the BigAssCoin had an insurmountable 6-2 game lead. If this was soccer, they would have instituted the mercy rule. The rest of the week was anticlimactic, with both the Massive Brain and the BigAssCoin picking up a couple more wins each to bring the final score to 8-4 for the week. Again, this week there were 2 pushes, leaving a total of 14 winnable games. This week's probability distribution is almost the reverse image of last week's. The BigAssCoin got the 18.3% probability event by winning 8 out of 14 games. But the Massive Brain did much worse on a probability basis. They had a 6.1% probability event, which you would expect to occur 1 out of 17 times, or in other words, about once a season. What's worse, the Brain didn't even get that 4th win until Monday night. Ouch! So with the second week in the BigAssCoins column, here's what the overall scorecard looks like. We're tied at 1 week each. It's still anybody's contest, but the BigAssCoin is only 7 weekly wins away from its goal line, while the Massive Brain is still 9 weekly wins away from its goal line. Week 3 is just around the corner, and this week's picks will be up in a few days, so be sure to check back for that. And now, a word from our sponsors. Hey, I need your Big Ass Challenge coins. I know you've heard this before, but send them into the address below the Show More tag below this video. When I get your coin, I will feature it in the next week's picks, along with as much information as you want to send in with it. So what? So let's dance!